Hey guys, what's up? Zoe here. For 4th of July weekend, all of my friends decided to kind of go out and do their own adventures, so I don't want to just stick around and be bored all weekend, so I am taking Sylvester the Silverado down to Moab, and I found a couple easier trails that shouldn't be a problem for me to do by myself. We're gonna find a camp spot and go kick it for the night and probably just come back tomorrow. So it'll be a short but sweet trip and looking forward to it. We already got everything packed up. I picked up a grill because I didn't have one and a cooler. So yeah, just gotta pick up some ice and then we're gonna hit the road and head down to Moab. Okay, so I just pulled onto the last stretch to Moab and I checked the weather multiple times. Wasn't supposed to rain at all. Not supposed to rain. Supposed to be clear. Actually, I think it said partly cloudy, but it's supposed to be like 90s and not raining. Well, I get down here and I don't know if you can see that, hopefully. But it's definitely raining over there. So hopefully that kind of steers clear of where I'm going. I still have 20 miles to go, so hopefully I'm just passing it and it doesn't come after me. So that's fun. Yes, it's raining just a little bit. Not calling for rain at all, but it's just kind of drizzling. So, all right, we made it to Gemini Bridges. So my plan is to hit up this trail and then find somewhere to camp along the trail and then camp tomorrow, do another trail I have planned, and then head out and back home. So short trip, but we should be a good one. I haven't actually done any of these trails I have planned, but they looked pretty easy, so nothing too technical since I'm by myself. But yeah, it should be fun. Got Sylvester here, so we're gonna get a drink together and start heading down the trail and see what we see. All right, so we literally just started. I know I'm already videoing again, I'm sorry, but look at them mountains. And this trail is just like a bunch of switchbacks so far, super easy, just pretty much flat, a couple rocks in the center. But yeah, we got views, so that's nice. Crosstrack just came down, so I have very much faith that I will be able to make this, and if I can't, then I shouldn't be going out alone apparently. Sorry, I keep lifting up. But seriously, so fucking pretty. I'm actually gonna pull over and take a fucking photo because I can. Okay, bye. I'm gonna say this way too much on this trip, but I can't emphasize enough how much I love this truck. It's so fucking cool and it's so capable and it's so much fun. I love it. Granted, I haven't driven a lot of other off-road vehicles, but this, I'll get into a backstory on why I like Chevy so much some other time. I fucking love this truck. Look at these views. This road is awesome. Again, not technical at all. It's actually, sorry, blinding. It's actually pretty smooth. There's a couple inclines, couple like drop offs. So if you have a weak stomach, maybe not, but it's been nonstop views and it's so fucking pretty. So here, you don't have to look at me, but to check out these views. So we're at a kind of different terrain than we were at, and it's fucking gorgeous. I was really nervous coming on an off-road camping trip by myself, being a girl, and I've relied on friends for a lot of things like a cooler and a grill and helping me blow up my mattress, helping me set up my tent. So, and even just fixing my truck when I've had a couple issues with it in the past on trips. So I've been really nervous about this trip, but within the first 5 minutes of this trail, I'm like, fuck yeah, this is worth it. I've already started a list of a couple extra like safety precaution items if I ever do get stuck, or if my truck ever dies on me or has an issue, or whatever the case comes up. So I already started a list of that. If you have any other recommendations, like I don't have a lot of gear, I don't have a lot of money for gear, but anything at all, especially if it's on the cheaper side, please recommend it. That would be great, because yeah, I'm definitely new to this and just starting, but so far, we'll see once the camping part comes, but so far not opposed to doing trips alone. So yeah, I'm gonna keep going, so. Hey guys, so did the trail. It was fun. The ends, so I didn't realize that like the Gemini Bridge trail ended like part way through, and then a different trail connected to take you out to like the main road. So I started going down that, but it was just completely flat and kind of boring. And I wanted to find a camp spot towards the end, so I wouldn't have to like have a long way out tomorrow to get to the other trail I wanted to go to. So I had seen a camping spot towards the very beginning of the trail when I first started this morning. I was like, oh, like that place is dope. So I kept it in mind, and I started going. I got like 90% of the way through, but I ended up turning around and coming to this camp spot from the beginning, because I didn't want to keep going and then not finding somewhere and just having to go back anyways down a boring straight road. So I got to this camp spot, and first I was a little bummed because I saw people and I didn't realize how far back this road went, and so I was like trying to figure out like, oh, like it's just off the side of the road, still very pretty, but I was a little bummed because I wanted to be somewhere a little more secluded. And then I was like, all right, I'm just gonna go past these people and see if the road actually goes past these people, or if it kind of ends and like they're at the end. So I ended up going down, and it does go past these people, and I found the most epic camp spot I've been to thus far. Like seriously, this is so cool. It can fit so many people. There's a fire pit, as you can see behind me, which I didn't think I would find somewhere with a fire pit. Bummer, because I legit didn't bring any wood or anything to make a fire with. So I'm not gonna be able to do that. I actually bought a lantern because I didn't think I'd be able to make a fire. So that's a huge bummer, because that would be very nice to have tonight. Just not because it's cold, but obviously it's relaxing to sit around the fire. So that's a little bit of a bummer, but it's fine. I'll just put my lantern in the center and pretend I have a fire or something. So yeah, but anyways, so I wanted to show you this spot. It's so fucking cool. It's definitely secluded. It's in this like kind of canyon area. I don't think there's going to be a lot of camp spots in here, so I'm on the third one, and I can see one next to me down a little bit. There might be one further, so maybe 4 or 5 total camp spots, but definitely marking this on my maps for future reference for when we come down, because it's fucking epic. It's super easy to get to, and it's not that far into the trail, so it doesn't take that long to get to. Let me stop talking and show you the spot. So, I don't know how to turn this around on my phone, so I'm just gonna, okay. So here's Sylvester. Sorry. Trying to see what I'm actually showing you. So Sylvester made it. Awesome. No issues. Got him a little bit dirty. But yeah, so there's a ton of room. As you can see, there's the campfire. And then, so you can fit like probably 6 or 7 cars here. There's a whole roundabout loop. That's the entrance from the kind of main dirt pass. There's another campsite. Oops. I saw, you can kind of see, I don't know if you can see, but I can see the ropes down there. So there's one kind of close, but the other one on this side, I can't even see. There were people over there. So it's definitely more secluded than any of the other ones I've seen. But you're surrounded by this beautiful valley. and the views this way are probably the prettiest. So definitely excited for this. It's very pretty, as you can see there. So I'm gonna start setting up camp. I am starving, so gonna make some food, and yeah, hopefully have a good night. All right, guys, so I wanted to show you what I use for camping currently. Again, I don't have a lot of money to spend on this stuff, so it's all pretty basic, but here is what I got going for me. There we go. Camp is set up for the night. So I got this Right Line Gear tent. Love it. Whenever I used to go to Breezewood, all the guys had these like truck bed tents, and I thought they were the coolest thing ever, and I always wanted to get one. And now that I have a truck, it works out perfect, and it's, in my opinion, so much better than sleeping on the ground. So I set that up. I'll show you kind of what I got going on the inside, if I can get this open with one hand. So yeah, just a quick sneak peek. So I have just an air mattress, my sleeping bag, pillow. I put this down so that bugs don't get through the tailgate, and then just a bin with clothes and wipes and such. So love this thing. I've used it a couple times. It's got the screen for wind, dust, rain, but yeah, it's pretty weatherproof. It rained last time that I used it and didn't have a single issue, so fits the truck great, and yeah, it's amazing. I love it. It's better than sleeping on the ground, in my opinion. What else I got is, so I just picked up this cooler from Walmart, actually. My buddy has this brand. This one's a size smaller than he has. It's the Ozark Trail, but let's see how the ice is holding up after driving all day. Not too bad. Definitely was more ice in here, so I'm sure a bit is melted. It's been since noon that I actually put the ice in, so probably can last maybe 2, maybe 3 days. I have a bunch of these ice packs in here as well to help out. But yeah, overall it's better than my soft cooler. I bought this little table and grill, gas grill at Smith's just the other day. Sorry, this is my trash bag. With some propane. So I'm gonna figure out how to use this. I've never actually used one of these by myself. So it seems pretty simple, but wish me luck that I don't cause any havoc. But yeah, I pretty much live off brats when I'm camping, so that's why I got a grill versus a stove. It'll more suits my needs. And then my little $8 camp chair that I had picked up from Walmart. It literally is very small, but it does the job. I've only used it a couple times, so I can't speak too much to it. I do plan on getting a nicer one, a little more roomier, but this works for now until I get some spare money for camping. Last thing I want to show, I haven't used this yet, but this is a lantern that I also picked up at Smith's the other day. So it folds down, it's rechargeable. Mine's actually missing this button, but it's dimmable as well, which I didn't realize when I bought it. But I'm excited to use this. Again, I didn't realize there would be fire pits, otherwise I probably may have bought wood. For my first time, this will work out great. There's legit pretty much no bugs. There's one fly that keeps bugging me, probably because I smell, but because I legit had to reset that tent up like 4 times. Not saying it's hard, it's legit the easiest thing to do, but for some reason, every time I do it, I never read the instructions, and there's always one very important part I miss in the very beginning, and it never fits right at the end. So I finally took the whole thing back down after 3 tries and looked at the instructions and realized what I was doing wrong for like the 8th time of setting this tent up overall. But it honestly fits awesome. It's super easy to set up. I just always, for some reason, forget one rule to setting it up. So again, this is awesome. It's probably one of my favorite things. It's made camping way more enjoyable. If I didn't have it, I honestly wouldn't be here by myself camping right now. And yeah, so I'm starving. I'm going to go ahead and try to work that grill, make another drink, and I figured the grill out. I don't know why, but I didn't actually realize you had to assemble it. So thankfully I have a couple tools in the truck and got it the best I can right now. I'll figure out the exacts when I get home, but I was able to figure it out. Just letting it burn off right now, and then we're gonna cook some brats. Yes. I already broke the seal, but just wanted to say these are my fucking favorite brats. They're so fucking good. Highly recommend anyone tries them. If you like brats, they're a little bit on the pricier side and you don't get as many, but they're so good. So definitely try these. All right, so we got dinner. 2 very cooked brats and buns. Granted, I overcooked the buns a little bit, but I have never used a grill before, like ever, not even a normal sized grill. So as I said, learning process, obviously have some to learn, but so far this is working great. Love it. Obviously I am not camping anymore. My phone died last night, so unfortunately couldn't get any more coverage. I actually didn't even go on the trail I wanted to today because I woke up feeling not great and yeah, just wanted to get back. So not a big deal. Yesterday was still worth it. I just wanted to show, to close off the video, the cooler. So let's take a look at this. So I have it right here. The only thing, I need to try tightening the drain plug some more because it was leaking at the campsite, and I tried tightening it just really quick when I was leaving, but it was still leaking in my car. So I need to figure that out. There's like a seal behind it. Maybe I just need to remove that. I didn't actually read the instructions for anything before I left, so I'm sure there's something that can help me with that. But yeah, so here is the cooler. I took a couple of things out already, just food, but there's still plenty of ice. It's probably still like, I don't know, a third full. These are slushy still, so not frozen, but everything is obviously still cool because there's still ice in there. But yeah, it was a great cooler. The grill worked great once I figured it out. So I need to finish putting that together a little bit better, and definitely down to go again by myself. It was a good time. I just need to bring a couple more things to keep me entertained, and obviously check the fire, or just bring firewood just in case I need it, because that would have been nice to have last night. Although it was hot. I didn't even sleep in my sleeping bag. But it wasn't too bad. It wasn't a reason not to go camping in Moab right now, which a lot of people are like, oh no, you don't go camping in the summer months there. But it was as hot there as it is here. And it honestly wasn't that bad, especially at night. And you usually wake up in the morning camping anyways to the sun and it getting hot anyway. So we definitely do again. Definitely want to go hit up some more trails down there. So, and that Doe Bass camp spot I found is gonna be my go-to from now on. It wasn't that long to get there. I think it took me like maybe 30 minutes to get out this morning, and that was going really slow because again, I wasn't feeling great. So, but yeah, so look forward to the next adventure, and I'll see you guys then.